Hello grade 12s. In this video we are going to look at the human endocrine system. Now it is a very big chapter in the matric syllabus and there's a lot of detail to do. So this video is going to be pretty short, just introducing the first few concepts like what is the function of the endocrine system, defining what a hormone is, what the combined role of the nervous system and the endocrine system is, and tabulating its differences, and then just quickly looking at what the names of the endocrine glands are, and how, a cheat way to learn this. So good luck, let's get started. Despite the changes that occur in our bodies throughout our lives as we grow, a healthy, constant internal environment needs to be maintained in the body at all times. Now, we've already studied the nervous system in a previous chapter, and now we're starting with the endocrine system. But what's important is that we need to know that the nervous system and the endocrine system work together to maintain this healthy, constant internal environment. And this is where the definition for homeostasis comes in. The word homeostasis is the term that we use to describe this process of maintaining a constant internal environment. So as I said, both the nervous system and the endocrine system is responsible for maintaining homeostasis. But you might be asked to tabulate the differences between the nervous system and the endocrine system. And on the left-hand side, we can see the nervous system, as we learned in grade 11, uses electrical impulses as messengers, while the endocrine system uses chemical substances called hormones. In the nervous system, the electrical impulses travels along nerves made up of neurons, which obviously makes it very fast. While in the endocrine system, the hormones travel through the bloodstream along blood vessels, which is why it is slower. So a hormone is a chemical substance that is produced in an endocrine gland, then it goes into the bloodstream. It's absorbed, goes through the bloodstream, then it's absorbed by a target organ, and the organ's function is altered then by this hormone. Perhaps it's easier to understand what a hormone is and how the endocrine system works by making a simple drawing. So imagine this is our endocrine gland. And in the endocrine gland, a hormone is made. So the yellow highlighter represents the hormone. So the endocrine gland on the left-hand side here is going to produce a hormone, which is going to actually go into a blood vessel. And this blood vessel, with the hormone traveling inside the blood, is going to take the hormone to a target organ. Now, that target organ may be the heart or it may be the lungs. Every hormone has a different target organ. Perhaps it's the kidneys. So these target organs, what will happen when the hormone reaches the target organ, the target organ's function will be altered. In other words, the hormone's function is that, the definition of a hormone rather, is that a hormone is secreted by an endocrine gland. It travels through a blood vessel to a target organ where that function is altered. So in a test, if you are asked to do a description like this, you will receive 1 mark for the word endocrine gland, a hormone, which is a chemical substance, and then another mark for it traveling in the bloodstream, reaching a target organ, and the function is altered of that target organ. So a question like this would be 5 marks. So if the endocrine system is making hormones, let's look at the various endocrine glands that make these hormones. In the brain, we've got the hypothalamus, and just underneath it, we've got the pituitary gland. The butterfly-shaped gland in the neck, in the front of the neck, is called the thyroid gland. In the stomach area, we've got the pancreas, and inside the pancreas, the glands there is called the islets of Langerhans. And above each kidney, we find an adrenal gland. The other two glands we're going to learn about is the testes, which we find in males, and then the ovaries that we find in females. Now, if we take these glands and we write their names down in the order as they go from top, where they're in your brain, all the way down to the reproductive system, they all start with the letter H, P, T, A, I, L, T, O. So for us to remember the order and the names, let's use the acronym HOT potato, where the H stands for hypothalamus, the P stands for pituitary gland, the T for thyroid gland, the A for adrenal gland, the I for islets of Langerhans, T for testes, and the last O for ovaries. Hot potato. So if you're asked in a test to label a diagram like this, going from top to bottom, you cheat by writing on the side hot potato, and you know what every letter stands for. Hypothalamus, pituitary gland, thyroid gland, adrenal gland, islets of Langerhans, testes, and ovaries. Easy, hot potato. So now that we know the names of each of the endocrine glands, you also need to learn the names of the hormones that are made by each of these glands respectively. So in this table they are summarized, but I'm going to make another video in which each of these functions and roles of the hormones are going to be discussed in way more detail. For now, that's it.